In this section, we discuss active and inactive paths. Now that you're an expert in categorizing nodes as active or inactive, getting to deseparation is relatively simple. If we can categorize nodes as active or inactive on a path, then we can categorize the path as active or inactive. And if we can categorize whole paths as active or inactive, then we have all we need to answer deseparation questions. When are x and y deseparated by z? When there are no active paths between x and y. When is a path active? When all the nodes on the path are active. Let's illustrate the idea in a complex causal graph with lots of paths. Suppose the question is whether diet and taxes are deseparated by the empty set. There are 4 paths between diet and taxes. Let's consider each in turn. And for each path, let's consider whether the path is active or inactive. In path 1, from diet to happiness to income to taxes, happiness is a collider. Which, relative to the empty set, is inactive? Income is a non-collider. Which, relative to the empty set, is active? Is the path active? No, as all the nodes have to be active for the path to be active. Path 2 is length 5, and 3 of the 4 nodes are active. Is the path active? No. Again, all it takes to make the path inactive is a single inactive node. Is path 3 active? No. Path 4? No. Relative to the empty set, all 4 paths between diet and taxes are inactive. Now take the same graph, but change the conditioning set. Suppose the question is whether diet and taxes are deseparated by happiness. The same 4 paths traverse diet to taxes, but now some of the nodes might flip status because we are conditioning on happiness. In path 1, happiness is a collider, which relative to the empty set is inactive, but now becomes active because we conditioned on it. Is the path active? Yes, as all the nodes on the path are active. Is path 2 active? Yes, as now that happiness is flipped, all the nodes are active. Is path 3 active? Yes. Why did health become active, even though it's a collider that was inactive relative to the empty set, but is now active relative to happiness? Because we have conditioned on one of its descendants, happiness. Is path 4 active? Yes. Relative to the set happiness, all 4 paths between diet and taxes flipped from inactive to active. To summarize, a path is active when all the nodes on the path are active.